Hi Saad, how are you, beta? What's up, lovely bacha? How are you? ನೋಡಿ ಕಂಪನಿ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟೀಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಗುಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್. ಹಾಯ್ ಸೂಫಿಯಾ, from the point of exam, my dear student, right? So definitely today we'll have some problems on it, and we'll try to solve some of the important questions and try to discuss ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇದು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಗುಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು and which are the questions you can expect. That everything we are going to discuss now. So bacho, let's start the class now. Is my voice is clear for you? Everyone please say yes sir, we can hear you. Tell me Saad, Sufia. Actually 8:30 ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಸೊ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದೇವಿ. ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಗೈಸ್. ಸೊ ಗೈಸ್, ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನೌ. ಚಲೋ. ಸೊ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ನೌ, ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ಗೈಸ್ ಲಿಸನ್, ಟೆಲಿಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಆಯಿತು, ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಗ್ರೂಪಿಗೆ ಆಯಿತು, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಗೈಸ್, ರಿಯೋ ಆ್ಯಪ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಲಿಂಕ್ ಇದೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ, ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ, ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಗುಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಲೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರ್ ಡೇ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಗುಡ್ ವಿಲ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಇದು ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಡನ್, ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಡನ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ನೌ, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಎಸ್ಟರ್ಡೇ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? ಈಗ here we are going to discuss the types of the goodwill. Purchase goodwill and non-purchase goodwill. Purchase goodwill andre ಏನು? What exactly the purchase goodwill means? Here purchase of the goodwill means we are going to buy the goodwill. Goodwill ಅನ್ನ purchase ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಹೇಗೆ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ, how we are going to, that will discuss ಬಚ್ಚೋ. Non-purchase ಅಂದ್ರೆ that is like, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳಿ ಬಚ್ಚೋ. ಈಗ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಗುಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಸರ್? ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಇದೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ಆರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಮ್ ರೆಪ್ಯುಟೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಹೌ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್? ಸೊ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ದಟ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಇದಾವಲ್ಲ, ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್, ನೆಟ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಗುಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬೇರೆ ಕಂಪನಿದು ರೆಪ್ಯುಟೇಷನ್ ಖರೀದಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಬಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಗುಡ್ ವಿಲ್. ಸೊ ಬಚ್ಚೋ, ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಗುಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ವೆನ್ ಒನ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಅನದರ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಗುಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರ್ತಂದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಓಕೆ? ಈ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಬಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್, ರೈಟ್? So they are buying it. So how they buy, sir? So very simple bacho, very simple. When they buy, how they buy, on what basis they buy. So ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೇಳಲೆ, right? So in other words my dear student, what, okay, one second, okay. Purchase of the goodwill is the amount, that is difference between how much you have paid and value of the net purchase of the assets. How much you have paid and value of the net asset purchase. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಸರ್? ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿ ಇದೆ, ಓಕೆ? ಈ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ರಿ, ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿ ಇದೆ, ಈ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಒಂದು 5 lakh rupees ಪೇ ಮಾಡಿರ, ಓಕೆ? 5 lakh you have paid, but what is the value of the assets you have acquired? Say assume that net asset acquired is say 3,50,000 worth of the assets you have acquired. So how much you have paid, bacha? You have paid 5 lakh rupees for the company to acquire it, but value of the net asset is 3,50,000. So difference amount, the amount extra you have paid is purchase of the goodwill. Understood bacho? Understood? So bacho, very simple and very simple. Goodwill is equal to purchase price minus net asset. Remember, purchase price minus net asset. So net asset is equal to total asset minus outside liability. Bacho, we have one question here. Let's solve this question now. M Company Limited purchased the business of S Company Limited, which was having tangible assets of 2 lakh. Tangible assets 2 lakh ide. All right. And liability is 75,000. So tangible asset is 2 lakh, liability is 75,000. Got it? M Company Limited agreed to discharge the purchase price by issue of 2,500 shares. Remember, 2,500 equity shares of 100 each at a premium of 10%. First, what we have to do is that we have to find out value of the goodwill. So how we can find out, sir? Sir, nodile yenilla, very simple agide, very simple agide. Bachcho, purchase consideration athava purchase price is ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ what they have said bacha, equity shares ಎಷ್ಟು 2,500 equity shares at the rate of what is that bacha 100 each ಇದೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತದು that is 2,50,000 correct yes or no 2,50,000 plus to this we are going to add premium. How much premium, sir? They said no 10% premium. Correct? 10% premium. 2,50,000 ka 10% ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ 2,50,000 into 10%. That is 25,000. So my dear student, how much you have paid? Paid is 2,75,000. Right? Right? So this is the purchase consideration. अर्थ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ समझ में आया बच्चों ಹೇಳ್ರಿಪ್ಪ tell me बच्चों tell me purchase consideration all right ಈಗ purchase consideration ಬಂತಾ yes but what is the formula बच्चों formula is purchase price minus net asset right so बच्चों net asset ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ what is the net asset is hey listen net asset ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ 2,50,000 ಅಲ್ಲಿ outside liability minus ಮಾಡಿ 2,50,000 minus outside liability so बच्चों 2,50,000 minus outside liability ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 75,000 that will be how much my dear student 2 lakh ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ 2,50,000 minus 75,000 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ tell me बच्चों tell me fast it will be around 1,75,000 okay so purchase price ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ನಮ್ದು purchase price is 2,75,000 net asset is 1,75,000 so goodwill is equal to ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ 1 lakh rupees ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ understood my dear student ಬೇಗ ಹೇಳ್ರಿಪ್ಪ tell me बच्चों अर्थ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ any doubt you have Sufia Saad tell me guys अर्थ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ say yes or no at least समझ में आया बच्चों समझ में आया so guys yes we have a lot of problem to solve now please like my video na if you are watching on the YouTube download ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿ ಡೈಲಿ ಲೈವ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಗೆ that will be around 8:30 ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಬಟ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಯಿತು ಬಟ್ ಗೈಸ್ ಐ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ದಟ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ಇದೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ಎಂಡಿಗಿದೆ ರಾಣಿ ಚೆನ್ನಮ್ಮದವ್ರದ್ದು VSKB ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿದವ್ರದ್ದು ಸೊ ಗೈಸ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಓಕೆನಾ ಬಚ್ಚೋ ಚಲೋ ಸರ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಸಮझ में आया सुफिया साद बताओ बच्चों चलो sir next you know this is what they said early now features of purchase goodwill purchase goodwill ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ on what basis how we are going to charge that right so bachcho next the very important point features of purchase arise only when purchase of the business so purchase of the goodwill takes place when you are buying some other company when you are acquiring some other business aವಾಗ ಬರ್ತದೆ purchase goodwill it is the amount of difference between purchase price and net asset ಈಗ net asset ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು total asset my dear student total asset minus outside liability is your net asset ಆಗುತ್ತೆ right it is recognized by accounting professions howdu yes you are going to learn this now next it is shown in the balance sheet of the purchasing company ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಅಂತ. We are going to show it as a asset side on the goodwill anta. So factors like reputation of the business, trade name, sound connections, financial advantages will be contribute the value of the purchase business. Now non-purchase goodwill. Non-purchase andre this goodwill you cannot buy it, you have to create. Iga nodi bachcho, what I want to say is that there is some business, reputed business ide, right? So say assume that there is some business called Tata is they have business, this is a reputation name. So if the Tata is selling their reputation, you can buy it by paying the price. But there is a business that started from the scratch, means no one knows it, but in the market we have created some value. That is business you cannot, because here you cannot purchase the goodwill, you have to create the goodwill. So it is also called self-generated, raised or inherited goodwill. It is kind of reputation. It's kind of reputation which is created. So the goodwill arises only when the business generates its own goodwill, right? So business generates its own goodwill over the period of time. It will take a lot of time, because ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, non-purchase goodwill ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, it required a lot of time, because see, you are going to start from everything from the ABCD, right? So in that case you are going to start from scratch. So completely in that case bachcho, you cannot, it required time. And you cannot buy this, because you cannot buy this. As this goodwill is self-generated, no cost can be incurred. Ille cost irangilla, kharch irangilla, time irutte, effort irutte, and all that we have. Hence, it is not shown in the balance sheet. It is not shown in the balance sheet. Yes, if you are having your own reputation, brand reputation, if you have not bought, that means, bachcho, it is not going to show in the balance sheet. Balance sheet dalli barangilla. Features of non-purchase goodwill is, first of all, bachcho, it is self-generated. No cost can be placed, right? And next is, it is not reflected by purchasing transactions. So yes, when we have own reputation, own name, no need to buy any other, right? So it is shown in the balance sheet. Value of the goodwill is based on subject to judgment of the value, means yes, judgment of the value of the business is based on, because usually we are not going to show in the balance sheet. Balance sheet ತೋರ್ಸಂಗೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನ, because ನಾವು create ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. When we don't have any cost for that, means when we don't have any cost ಅಂದ್ರೆ, yes my dear student, there is no need to show in the balance sheet here. All right bachcho, factors like efficient management, location of the business, high quality of the product, public image will contribute the value of the goodwill in case of non-purchase goodwill. So usually ನಿಮಗೆ purchase of the goodwill ಮೇಲೆ problems ಇದಾವೆ. All right bachcho, next question. Difference between purchase goodwill and non-purchase goodwill. Definitely we'll discuss this now one by one. So if you have any doubt, please ask me. I love to answer your doubt bachcho. So guys, Karnataka University ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಇದು, except Karnataka University, all the university ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದು purchase valuation of goodwill, very important chapter ಇದೆ. Please like ಮಾಡಿ video now. If you have not downloaded the app, please download ಕೊಡ್ರಿ, join ಆಗಿ daily classes ಗೆ. Chalo, sir, question ಕೇಳ್ತಾರಾ, you may get a question saying that what is difference between purchase goodwill and non-purchase goodwill. So bachcho, remember one thing, some of the point you have to remember, because theoretical question is also very important here. So purchase goodwill and non-purchase goodwill, so this goodwill arises when one enterprise's business purchased by another. When we are acquiring one more business, in that case purchase of the goodwill is arises, but it start from the scratch, means it is self-generated. Everything started by only one person, own goodwill or over the period of time. Okay, second point, purchase consideration. But here we have to pay the purchase consideration. It is not arise at all, because see the difference between, just I told you, right, difference between net asset and purchase price is purchase consideration ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. But ille non-purchase goodwill is internally developed, and hence question of purchase price will not arise itself, right? ಇದು ಬರಂಗೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Anyway, it is not going to account here. Next, sir, purchase transactions, goodwill is reflected in the balance sheet. Yes, purchase transaction ittala, that we are going to show, but here the goodwill is not reflected by purchase transaction, since goodwill is self-generated there. So guys, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಇದು, we are not going to show the goodwill at all. So cost of the purchase of the goodwill depends upon the future maintainable profit, FMV. ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಡಿ, ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ FMV, future maintainable profit of the business ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನ್ ಸರ್ ಇದು? ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ I'll teach going further, but cost of non-purchase goodwill depends upon the subject to judgment of the valuer. Right? So these are the some of the adjustment, bacho. Next we have accounting standard. 1 second, sorry. 10. Right? Goodwill is recognized in accounting standard 10, but here it is not recognized at all. Means here we are going to show in the balance sheet saying that we have paid the goodwill amount, asset side, intangible asset and tosteve. Purchase of the goodwill. Non-purchase we are not going to show anywhere in the accounts. No torsak barangilla. Factors like reputation of the business, the one you are going to buy, trade name, sound business communications will contribute the value of the purchase goodwill. But factors like efficient management, remember, efficient management, location of the business, high quality of the product, right? Product image all contribute. What bacho? Purchase of the goodwill. Definitely, I'll share this PDF with you. Let's start the valuation of goodwill. The concept you are going to get. Nimage exam dalli idar mele questions kertare. Pakka kertare idar mele. Sir, yen sir idu. Nodi valuation of goodwill dalli there is something called net asset approach. Exam ige ide kertare, right? Profitability approach. So valuation of goodwill andre yenu. What do you mean by valuation of goodwill? ಈಗ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ನೀವು ಅಕ್ವೈರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ನೀವು ಅಕ್ವೈರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಕ್ವೈರ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ದ ರೆಪ್ಯುಟೇಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನೋಡಿ, ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿ ಗೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಬ್ಲೈಂಡ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಬೈ. ನಾವು ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ಯಾವುದು ತೊಗೊಳಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ? ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅಷ್ಟು ವ್ಯಾಸೆಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಪೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಮೋರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಪೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಮೋರ್? Because nodi, we buy so many products in the market. Some product has some overvalue. In spite of that, we buy it. Getting a point? Getting a point? Similar, why? Because of reputation. So, bacho, valuation of goodwill is a completely intangible fixed asset. It is also contribute profit earning capacity of the business. Remember, bacho, very important. If you know how to value the goodwill, right? It is also contribute your profit. If you know exactly how, if you are buying a good company or organization which is going to give you more profit because of their reputation, right? So bacho, that is what it is also contribute profit earning capacity of the business like other fixed asset. Hence it is necessary to study the procedure. What is the procedure for valuation of goodwill? How the goodwill should be valued? That is the very important. If you don't know how to value the goodwill, means again bacho, you don't know what exactly the profit you are going to earn. ಭವಿಷ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲಾಭ ಆಗಬಹುದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನಬಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಈಗ ನೀವು 10,000 ಗಳಿಸಾಗ್ತೀರಾ, ಈಗ ನಾಳೆ 10,000 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, ನಾನು CA ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ರೈಟ್? CA ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈಗ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಬಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಬಂದೇ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. Depends, right? Depends. So that is what bacho, hige valuation of goodwill maduvaga we should know exactly what are the factors. On that basis we are paying more than actual value. So ille valuation of goodwill alli we have two methods here. One is net asset approach, second is profitability. Remember, net asset approach and profitability approach. So what exactly the net asset approach? Bacho, just now we have done, right? Net asset approach andre goodwill under this approach is amount of difference between purchase consideration, how much you have paid, minus net asset, right? So this approach is suitable for valuation of goodwill when one business acquire the another business. Bacho, net asset approach iruttalla, net asset approach dalli yavaga ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿ ಇದೆ, ಆ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಅಕ್ವೈರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ. You want to buy that company or you are going to acquire that company. In that case, how much you are paying? What is the reputation? That is also equally important here. If you know that reputation is very less, you may not earning the profit. Definitely you don't want to buy that. So if you are buying any company, you need to check what is the value of the assets you are getting and what exactly the price you are paying. Yes, pay ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದರ asset value ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? That is a very important point, my dear student. That is the very important point here. Understood? So net asset is equal to total assets minus outside liability. Let's solve this now, right? Understood? Just now we have solved one question. Now just now we have solved one question here. ಹೌದು ಇಲ್ಲ? So ಈಗ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಇದು? Understood? Sufi, Saad, tell me बेटा, समझ में आया क्या? बताना जल्दी से. नो डाउट बच्चों? नो डाउट, अर्थ आगे दिया, समझ में आया? कैन यू गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट, बिकॉज बहुत सारे पॉइंट सॉल्व करने के। सुफिया, चलो बच्चों, आफ्टर इट वी हैव वन मोर क्लास फॉर फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट, गाइस स्टार्ट नाउ। सो रिवैल्यूएशन बेस्ड ऑन प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी, इधन तो आगे देगा, valuation based on profitability approach. Ega itself, statement itself says profitability. So what is profitability? ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಆ ಕಂಪನಿದು ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ನೀವು, ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಸೊ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ನೀವು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಈ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ನೀವು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ, ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಕಂಪನಿದು what is the capacity to earn the profit, how much profit they are earning, that is most important, right? What is the percentage compared to other business, how much they are earning? So adake the profitability approach. If the company is earning more profit, bachcho remember, if the company is earning more profit, that means, my dear student, that company has high value of the goodwill. If the company is earning less profit, that company has less value of the goodwill. So that is called profitability approach. Profitability, profit of earning, ability of the organization, how much profit they are going to earn. That is what we are going to. So bachcho, ille enagatte, here we have, keri, ille there are some methods: average profit method, capitalization method, super profit method. There are 3 methods here. All right. So under this approach, goodwill is valued on the basis of profitability of the company. The following are the different methods of valuation of the goodwill under this approach. First is what, bacho? Average, super, average profit method. In that we have 2. What is that? Simple average and weighted average. Definitely we will solve today. Correct. Next, capitalization of average profit. There is some technique for that. Don't worry, I'll cover it. Super profit. Again, in super profit, purchase of super profit we have. Sliding scale valuation of super profit we have. NEP method of super profit we have. Capitalization of super profit method we have. Right? So in super profit we have 4 methods: purchase of super profit, sliding scale valuation of super profit, NEP method of super profit, capitalization of super profit. So all of the above will be discussed in very systematically. Now, what exactly the average method? But you remember what exactly the average method is. Average method, average profit method are again classified into 2. One is what, bacha? Simple average and weighted average. Sir, how? Let's solve one problem. See what we do that. What we do that? Bacha, simple dalli ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? We are going to take profit of all the year, divide by 4, and we are going to multiply it. ಹೆಂಗೆ sir? ನೋಡಿಲೆ, here we have problem. Right? So following are the profit of Darshan company for the past 5 years. Past 5 years ado ile profit ide. Profit is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Company was decided to value the goodwill on the basis of 3 years. Purchase of super profit, purchase of simple average profit of past profit, past 5 years. Compute the value of the goodwill. Very simple bachcho. Goodwill is equal to what they have said, 3 years, right? 3 years. Very simple. 3 years into 3 years purchase of simple average profit. Simple average profit. All right. All right. So, bacho, 3 years we have. We don't know average profit here. Average profit yen sariga. Average profit 3,50,000. Yes, 3,50,000 plus 4,25,000, 4,25,000 plus 3,80,000, 3,80,000 plus 4 lakh. Yes, bachcho, 4 lakh we have. Correct. Next we have 3,95,000. So 3,95,000. Bachcho, tell me. Just add this all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by 5 years. How much is that? Tell me, my dear student. Tell me, bachcho, tell me. Batao ji, batao. Bega head ripa. Wait, I'll open the calci here. Okay, where is my calci? Here is that. Tell me, Saad. Add this all fast. So 3,50,000, 3,50,000 plus 4,25,000 plus 3,80,000 plus 4 lakh plus 3,95,000. Right? 19,50,000 divided by 5. That is nothing but बच्चों 3,90,000 we have. Correct. So goodwill is equal to 3 years. बच्चों goodwill is equal to 3 years multiplied by 3,90,000. So to this, I just want to multiply it by 3. So 11,70,000 is your goodwill. Understood? Understood बच्चा? समझ में आया? अर्थ आ दिया? बेगा 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 है ट्रिपा. Any doubts you have, my dear student? So I'm running out of time now because I have to take one more class after this. Get ready fast. Understood, my dear student? Understood? Chalo, 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 chalo. Okay, I'll give 2 minutes time now. Do it. Find that. समझ में आया? अर्थ आगे दिया? अर्थ लेसन बरे पब्लिक बिका. Find Mariana. Find it बच्चों. The profit of the partnership of the firm for past 5 years is 30,000. ठीक है? 20,000, 24, 22 and 24. It was decided to value the goodwill at 3 years purchase of average profit. Find Madi big bigger. Find करो Sufia, Saad. Find Madi big bigger. Make it fast, my dear student. Find Madi ऐसा करते हो. Chalo, let's solve this now. Goodwill is equals to what? 3 years purchase of average profit. 3 years into average profit. So now average profit is equal to what? 20, 30, 20 and 24. 30,000 plus 20,000 plus 24,000 plus 22,000 plus 24,000 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell me guys, कितना होगा देखो बताओ. Tell me. So guys, here we have 30,000 plus 20,000 plus 24,000 plus 22,000 plus 24,000 divided by 5. That will be 24,000. Right? So बच्चों, goodwill is equal to 3 years into 24,000. So multiply by 3, that comes 72,000. Understood? Understood, my dear student? Tell me fast. अर्थ आगे दिया? No doubt? So guys, definitely. With this, I just want to end here because we have one more class here, right? After this, we have one more simple average. and by tomorrow definitely we'll take weighted average and we'll take 1 hour class now. ठीक है 1 hour class ನಾಟ್ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಗೈಸ್ ಇನ್ನು ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಇದೆ, ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿ ಡೆಮೋ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಗೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಗೈಸ್ 100% ವಿಲ್ ಎನ್ಶೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್, RCUB, VSQB, all the universities in Karnataka, right? So valuation of shares, valuation of goodwill. After this we have so many other chapter also, right? Profit by doing incorporation, underwriting of these shares, right? We'll cover whole thing in very systematic manner, bacho. So join us, learn us, right? Learn with us. Bye bye. Like madri, share and subscribe, bacho. I'll catch you in the next class.